Welcome back everyone, we're back to another reaction video. Pretty soon actually, I didn't expect to upload a new episode pretty fast and well, look at it. Bruh, I barely reacted to the last video and we're back at another video already. So this time we learned about the Chosen One's past, which is pretty interesting because I don't believe we know that much about him other than the fact that he's the leader of the Valerians and he has special abilities and he can live for a really long time, like a Viltrumite. And also he has this unique ability called aura manipulation, which can be thought of like energy bending because that's only something the Avatar can do. But I have a few questions about this craft, see how well you can answer them. Question number 1, can aura manipulation be used to change someone's aura type? As in like you can convert a body enhancer to a manipulator, manipulator to a transformer, transformer to a creator, creator to an emitter, etc. Like it's completely changing someone's aura type. Is that possible? And the second question is, can aura manipulation be used to take away someone's aura permanently? Actually wait, the second one's kind of tricky because remember when the Chosen One Chosen One used it on Melissa, he didn't take away her aura, he just made it so that her own aura poisoned her. Like, I believe Kraft explained that in the previous video, like basically her own aura acted as poisonous radiation waves and that's what happened. I'm not sure if she could still access aura mode, but I believe she was too weak to do so. And well, actually I don't think that taking away aura part is possible because if you take away someone's aura, I believe they die. Like, aura and life need to coexist so that life is possible. Like, there cannot be a body without aura in it. So I'm not sure if you can completely take away someone's aura like that. It would most certainly kill them. And it's kind of interesting how we explore each character and go into in depth about them. We did one for the bandits at first, then the hunters, then I believe we did one for the witch. We did the one in season 1 that possessed Luna. We did one for Agent Zero. Pretty interesting, and the fact that it takes a lot more intense training to become a secret agent than it takes to become a hunter is pretty damn concerning because the Chosen One could definitely fold bunch of hunters in his, because he just has that much skill. But then again, Kraft did say that why can't I speak today? Anyway, the Agent Zero's skill is about as much as Zayden's skill in terms of power level at least, but I think Zayden could still fold Agent Zero. But could Agent Zero kill the Chosen One? He might be able to, and we might learn more about him. Like all those 10 facts though, it just gives us an idea of what to expect from each of these characters, why they're built the way they are, their personalities, their ambitions, their goals. It kind of singles them out. Like in Peaky Blinders, each character has their own personality that builds up the storyline, why certain events unfold, all that stuff. Well, that's enough yapping, let's just watch the video. This is one intro that I'll never skip, it just never gets old. I wonder how Kraft came up with this intro anyway. Did he just like wake up one morning and decide that I want to make an intro for this series because it would look pretty cool? Maybe he got that inspiration from an anime intro or I don't know where. Because you see some pretty good anime intros, like with Naruto, with One Piece. Like I think in One Piece intro, I believe Luffy points out how badly he wants to be the Pirate King. And we see a bunch of popular characters like Zoro and Ace as well. What else? Oh yeah, Death Note anime intro, that's just pretty heavy. It's such a goated intro. Like dude, seriously, the art style is something else. And also Jujutsu Kaisen intro as well, it's pretty intense as well, especially the one I believe the one at season 2, yeah, season 2 intro, one where you see all the characters and the song goes like, you are my special. Pretty cool song by the way. This intro also showcases all the different aura users and their abilities. If you watch the series then you would know their abilities anyway. Now this kind of leaves a question about Solaris' past. We know about Zayden's past and we know about Hatsuo's past. We know that how they're both built differently. Zayden has a little bit of Nightshade DNA inside him. Hatsuo just powerful on his own. We don't know much about Solaris. So Craftniks, do make a community post on him if you can, if you haven't already. Didn't really check your community post as often as I should. I'll be sure to check them out after this video. But I don't know why, but I think Solarius and Socrates might be related. Could be brothers even. I mean, it's just the name sounds pretty similar. Like with Zayden and Zach, both start with the letter Z, and Solarius and Socrates begins with the letter S. I mean, season 3 has to be the heaviest season I've ever seen in this series. Okay, episode 36, so over 120 years ago. So that's how old he really is, 120 years old. Funny because he doesn't even look that old. But then again, I'm pretty sure he ages really slowly. I mean, eternity is a curse. Don't get the wrong idea. That's not a good thing. But for someone with like the chosen one who, I mean, all he has is ambition but no morality, that doesn't matter for him. He wants to live forever. Well, I can't really say much about him, but he is definitely one of the most powerful characters I've seen in this series. And Kraft, I believe you also mentioned that at one point you were gonna continue villager life and wolf life. I think it was wolf life anyway. I'm kind of curious to see what they're doing. I mean, I know why you didn't get around to it. I'm not that I'm mad at you or anything. I'm just pointing it out because I'm actually curious about what happened to that family. I know that the last time we saw them, a couple of stray wolves attacked them. They almost died, and fortunately, that one wolf, the one with the two scars, blind in one eye, finally decided that he was a good enough person. I mean, a good enough dog to be their pet. He had insecurities, but he dealt with them. So that's what we saw. I mean, one thing for sure, I'm not sure about everyone else, but I do want to see an interaction between the wolf family and the bandits once again. I know it won't go smoothly, but I'm just genuinely curious how that will turn out. Who are you? What do you want? I am the prince of the mountain lion kingdom. The chosen one disappeared, right? Which means I own these lands now. Our land has not belonged to a king in centuries. Okay, who are these two exactly? I know one of them is a Lunarian because of the clothing. This guy, well, I don't know if he's from the senior. No, he's definitely not senior Guardians of Peace, bruh. What was I thinking? Like, as if any of them would actually choose violence over peace, but Arthur defected once, so who's to say none of the others didn't defect to the dark side? Well, now it does. I can do whatever I want. You know who that guy behind me is? Oh my god, so that's an assassin. Oh my god, looks so badass. I mean, damn, red is my favorite color, but that's more like, well, no, it's not crimson. I think crimson is more of an orange shade. That's definitely more of a magenta. No, not magenta. That's definitely more of a pink color. But oh my god, I think I've seen him. I saw him in the previous episode. I think he had blue eyes. He or she, they had blue eyes, and they were wielding two scythes. So yeah, I recognize them. Could they be a part of Pro's family? To think that Pro's family were leads of assassins. Thank God his grandfather broke off that lineage because, oh my god, Pro was pretty evil in the beginning. Well, in season 1, a little bit, but before Pro life began, like him and the rest were pretty evil. You saw what they did. I mean, thank God they didn't kill anyone, but I'm pretty sure their intention was to kill a lot of people. But we just covered so much of the past. He is a nightshade. Now guess who is responsible for his disappearance? He is not much of a talker, but judging by his facial expressions, he wasn't much of an opponent. You need someone to protect this place, right? I will gladly do that, but this will cost you some weekly taxes. You can expect my knights to pay you a visit next week to collect the taxes. Whoever not pays will pay with his life. Lunarians, keeper of balance. What a ridiculous joke. Fighting demons, power of the moon spirit. This story might have been made up to make you look stronger. Okay, Lunarians are actually weak? I find that hard to believe. How is that even possible? So, they were actually an oppressed race once? Well, I think we know how the Chosen One turned out the way he is. His father had something to do with it. Well, we're gonna learn more about it in this episode. I also saw a little bit of a spoiler in the Discord server where even as a child he was worshipped by the rest of the Lunarians. I guess they're really desperate for freedom. I mean, who can really blame them? When you're from an oppressed race, you will do whatever it takes to earn your freedom. You're only a bunch of weak cultists worshipping a celestial body. The chosen one. You people need a real king, not some fantasy leader. I think that's fantasy spelled correctly anyway. Well, no, wait, that's misspelled, that's with an F. But don't worry, I will teach you how this world works. Okay. Oh, this is so humiliating. Who do these princes and kings think they are? They should worship us for the work we did in the past, and yet they talk big and arrogantly hide behind their money, knights and assassins. Yeah, well, now that you bring it, it's pretty important though. Nobles do have what was the word again? Have a tendency to act arrogant. Yeah, that's right. It's the fact that because they're royalty, they forget who they really are. They think that they're untouchable. Kind of like the government at times. I mean, the government is also corrupt. People in power are corrupt. Kind of reminds me, Mission Impossible. I forgot which one. It was the latest one. It came out in cinema a while ago. I went to watch it with my friends. Crap, I forgot the name. But anyway, in that story, it's kind of the same thing that happened. How do I keep forgetting names? Why am I so bad with it? Oh yeah, Tom Cruise. I forgot what his name was in the movie, but anyway, he found out about a machine that had great power. It could control any machine in the world, and a lot of people were after it, but he was the only one who wanted to destroy it, not take the power for himself.
Or not. Wherever the other half of this is, whatever the completed key unlocks, I will find it. And then what? No one should be trusted with control of the entity. I mean to kill it.
This is all the Chosen One's fault. He should have never allowed this to happen. These pathetic rulers would never hurt us if they would know the real power of Lunarians, but that fool chose to not unlock his real potential and live a pacifist life. Damn it, Moon Spirit, why would you choose him if only I was the Chosen One? Okay, I may not have realized it, I should have realized it sooner, but this guy looks like the Chosen One's father. But yeah, I can understand why, well, actually I'm not sure who's in the right over here. It's kind of a dilemma. On one side you got these people who want to rule over the whole world, but when you got arrogant leaders like that prince you just saw, I mean, who can really blame them if they want to get rid of these rulers? If only they were sensible and logical, to be honest, because the analogy isn't that far off. I mean, weak and corrupt rulers don't deserve to exist. They have every right to get rid of those rulers, but again, they took their ideologies way too far. They had the right idea, but they just took it way too far. And oh my god, 13 minutes and it's only been 3 minutes. Bruh. I guess this will also be another half-hour long reaction video, lol. I would unleash the wrath of the Lunarian power onto those wannabe rulers. How is this world balanced with rulers who do not deserve to rule over the world, Moon Spirit? A year later. I think that's a woman's voice. Congrats, you are finally a father. But why is the baby not crying? Oh, what the? Oh, bro! What? What? It was aura pressure. I think we just witnessed the birth of the new Chosen One. What the hell? Are you telling me the Chosen already at birth? At birth? At freaking birth? You telling me they unlock aura so soon? When they're fucking born? What the hell? I mean, I've seen cases of You aura users unlocking aura at a very young age, but right when they're born, oh my god, I feel bad for the woman whoever gave birth to the chosen one. I mean, if she's even alive, that is. It was aura pressure. I think we are witnessing the birth of the new chosen one. Even the mother passed out from the baby's aura. It has to be the new chosen one. Oh my god, just look at him. Bro, he's just absolutely glowing with aura. How? How is the mother not dead yet? We are your humble servants. My son is the chosen one. Quick, the chosen one needs his traditional tattoos. And so the new chosen one was born, and his father already had plans for him. He used his position as the father to burn his ideologies into the child's head. Oh no, 10 years later. Move, move, the chosen one wants to say something. The Lunarians became a disgrace because of the previous chosen one. From this day on, there will be a great changes in your lives. I want you to become Lunarian soldiers. You got 6 months to unlock aura and learn offensive magic. Whoever did not will die. Bruh, young chosen one. What? But sir, only the previous chosen one knew how to use offensive magic. I don't care. We have enough records and books here. Or do you want to refuse my orders? No, no, sir. Of course, we will do as you say. The father was able to create the monster he needed to reach his goal. Oh my god, just look at that expression. That looks like the face of a psychopath. Jeez. I mean, you can probably make an emoji out of that as well. Well, I could if I even knew how to. I believe someone made a channel of that. They provided a link where you could make emojis. I forgot which one it was. I'll try to find it out, but if I can, someone do share the link over here so I can also try to make emojis, because I have plenty of ideas for emojis. Depends on how many we can fit in the server though, because without a boost, I don't think we can fit too many emojis in there. So, well, I'll just make whichever one I can. Let me see that transition again. I want to see that face again. Like how he just slowly made that face. See, there it is. I mean, even his eyes look funny. Nobody would dare to... Bruh. Too fast again. The father was able to create the monster he needed to reach his goal. Nobody would dare refuse his orders spoken out by his son. Well, misspelled again. He spoiled and influenced his son so much that the young chosen one developed a god complex. So that's how it happened. His father had the right idea, but unfortunately he took it too far. But then again, who can really blame him after he was sick and tired of the abuse from all those leaders? Especially when the previous chosen one chose to do nothing about it, which is kind of their own fault as well. I mean, you're the leader. You should look out. You should want what's best for your people. How can you just stand by and let your people be oppressed like that? Damn, there's just so much tragic history over there. And so, the monster he created went even out of his own control. Why are you not training? I did not tell you to stop yet. I did not tell you to stop yet. I know you are strong, but there are very strong assassins out there. Oh no. How dare you speak to me in that tone and not be on your knees? Get down on your knees, now! What are you talking about? I am your father. Oh my god. This is your last warning. Watch your mouth. Oh man, he's out of control now. Don't forget who you are talking to, Lunarian. I don't care if you are my father. I am still your master and a god. Oh my god. If you dare to command me one more time, I will exterminate you. The father realized very quick what kind of a monster he created. Well, too late for that. The monster he created was no longer under his control, but his seeds were already planted. Oh no. Oh my god, you idiot. I know you wanted to do good, and I know you had good intention and all, but geez, now look what you did. It took you too long to realize it, but it's too late. Well, he's still 10 years old, but damn it, he developed a god complex. You made it, took things too far, you know. Oh my god, they're all dead. An ambush. What a waste. So much of your training for nothing. Even the man who calls himself my father is dead. What a bunch of disgraceful lunarians. I need more stronger soldiers.
To get there. In order for our people to reach their full potential, we had to remove the weak from our society. It was a long and difficult process. When it was over, our population was cut in half. But what emerged from the ashes was unstoppable.
My son, can you hear me? They ambushed us. It was the work of assassins. It must be the king who is collecting our taxes. He must have hired the assassins because we stopped paying them. Bro, how the hell did his consciousness get transferred to the moon? But then again, whenever Luna looks at the moon, she remembers her mom. Like, remember that episode? I think it was the Blood Moon episode when we were first introduced to it. That mechanic craft explained how it works when, well, after that very sus night Jet and Luna spent together, which I still can't get over. Well, you all know what I'm talking about. Like, after that night, when it was a blood moon, Pro got off, he saw Luna was staring at the moon and she said she could hear her mother's voice. So maybe it's the same thing over here. I mean, he could be hallucinating or something. Well, maybe not hallucinating, but I'm not sure how the Chosen One's father can communicate with him through the moon. You see what I am telling you all this time, right? How dare these humans who call themselves kings treat us like that? Why are people with money allowed to rule? You are the only one worthy enough to rule. You are a god. The world is corrupted and needs you. The Chosen One is the only one who can bring balance to into this system. Yep, at this point, even though it's intentional, whether it's intentional or not, Craftonix, this is just literally Avatar The Last Airbender, but in Minecraft in Bandit Adventure Life. Well, more of a reverse concept, but it's still pretty much the same thing. I mean, you can't deny it at this point. Pretty sure most of it was inspired from that show. I mean, it's a pretty good show. Even though it was made like so many years ago, it's still relevant today and a lot of people still talk about it. Please, I beg you, have mercy. I will give you everything you want. I have a lot of money. Too late for it. Please spare my life. You pathetic human trash. Where are your assassins now? Guess you haven't paid them to guard your castle. I am sorry, it was dumb of me to hire them. I made a huge mistake. Look at you, who even makes pathetic weaklings like you a king? You are just an ant without the people guarding your butt. True at that. Yes, I'm just an ant. I can become anything you want me to become as long as you spare my life. Yeah, he won't spare your life. Look what you did. I don't want anything from scum like you. I want everyone who is arrogant enough to call themselves a ruler to fall. I am the only one who is born to rule over the world, a god with real power. I can make you second king here. No, even the only king. Please spare. Oh, mercy. Oh my god, even as a child, he has so much power, like jeez. But then again, that guy did not deserve that mercy. I mean, after all, he bullied weak people, oppressed other races. I mean, he's partially the reason why the Chosen One was born like this. I mean, had him and the other rulers not invaded the Lunarians, maybe this wouldn't have happened. If we were able to live in peace, But you know, no one is perfect. It's in the nature of us to fight one another, to constantly be better than one another. It's just in our nature. You can't really change that, can you? And over the next decades, the Chosen One followed his plans to raise a huge Lunarian army. Damn, that's a lot of them. An army raised from birth to be proud Lunarians. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's the whole Chosen One's past. I mean, this was pretty tragic as well. He was an innocent child, but he was just born into a broken world, and well, there was a lot of hate and prejudice and all that kind of stuff. Makes you understand why the Chosen One is the way that he is, but my god, there's no changing his analogy now. It's just too late at this point. The two continents are in a war right now. We will use it as an advantage. I want you to get ready for a real war. Every single one of you, I expect you to fight like a real Lunarian. And if you are even my own children, but in this war, you are all worth the same. We will wait until both continents are weakened and for the Blood Moon to grant us ultimate power. We will bring down everyone who is arrogant enough to believe they can rule over the world. And I will be the one who will bring balance to this world. No more weak, lousy, false rulers and kings. A lot of typos, but I can still understand everything. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'll never get over how creepy that face looks. It kind of reminds you of Mr. Incredible Uncanny meme. Well, actually that meme is a lot more scarier than this, to be honest. I mean that face is a little unsettling, but it's not the scariest thing I've ever seen. Man, okay, so I guess it wasn't half an hour long. Almost was, but pretty interesting episode really. Like, we learned a lot about the Chosen One. I mean, I never thought that Lunarians would get as much attention, but what I do like about Craftonix is that he always makes sure to provide as much details as he can about everything there is to know in adventure life. Some you might find out in the Discord server if you happen to catch him while he's active in the server. Ask him some questions, he'll answer them if he can. Some that the members will answer. Some people create their own theories, and well, that's just how you learn a lot about it. Can't wait to learn about Solarius' past. I was kind of hoping we would learn about that too, because I want to know how he's so powerful. I mean, is he like just built differently like Zayden and Hatsuo? And also Kraft, I believe you haven't watched my previous reaction yet, but then again, given how long these are, I highly doubt you would have enough free time to watch all of them. But I hope you enjoyed this one as well, and Hayden and Shadow, check this one out as well. I know you both make your own reactions. Watch mine too, come on, I watched yours for crying out loud, even though yours are longer too. But yeah, that's all gonna do it for this. That's all for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Goodbye.